30 seconds on my mark. Mark. 30 seconds, stations. "15 seconds till airtime, stations on my mark. Mark. 15 seconds. Have fun.
The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Bridgewater, right corner, flashes, open, three! Yes, sir! Caleb Bridgewater connects on the 17th three of the day for Carson-Newman.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. Inner Digital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse, where the Eagles are set to lift the lid on the 2023-24 home campaign. Carson-Newman has done well in home openers historically. Eagles winners of 7 of their last 8 home lid lifters, including a massive one last year against Southern Wesleyan, in which the Eagles prevailed in this gym 109-58. Carson-Newman off to a 2-0 start. Southern Wesleyan is 0-2, but the Warriors high-flying and high-octane with how they play. They average 96 points per game. That number is 14th nationally. The flip of that, though, give up 100 points per game. And that figure, in terms of defensive scoring, 276th out of 282 teams who have started the college basketball season so far this year. So Southern Wesleyan unquestionably can score. They've got 8 guys who average more than 8 points per game a night. But the flip of that, giving up points and doing so at an efficient rate. Southern Wesleyan opponents shooting 48% from the field. The positive thing for Brian Hewitt's team, they have defended the three-point line well. Second best three-point field goal defense through 2 games in Conference Carolinas. Eagles lead the all-time ledger between these two programs, 5-1 coming into the 7th meeting. Carson-Newman won the first 4 meetings, all of which they won by double digits before Southern Wesleyan prevailed 80-72 in this gym in December of 2019. Series took a break for a few years before the Eagles came back in a major way with a 109-58 thrashing over the Warriors last year on November 19th. In that game, 6 Eagles scored in double digits, led by 20 from John Zhao. The Eagles filled it up every which way. Luke Brennigan hit 3 straight threes to spark a 16-0 run, and the Eagles led by double digits by the under-16 media timeout in the first half. They would not relinquish that double-digit advantage en route to the program's first 50-point win in 37 years, 6th largest margin of victory in school history for Carson-Newman last year against Southern Wesleyan. However, Southern Wesleyan much improved from a year ago. You'd be hard-pressed to believe that Carson-Newman could pull off a second straight 50-plus point win over the Warriors. Carson-Newman off to a good start, 2-0, fresh off the massive come-from-behind win against the Tornado of King, in which the Eagles were down by 10 with a little over 5 minutes remaining, and rallied to pick up a win over the Tornado 74-72. A Nick Brennigan 3 in the final moments, in the final 24 seconds, what keyed Carson-Newman's comeback against, or completed Carson-Newman's comeback against the King Tornado. This is the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative service you can trust and value, you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we are AEC. Member-owned and service-driven. Still to come on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off. We hear from head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. That is headed your way when we come back after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back on the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off. Carson-Newman versus Southern Wesleyan today to open up the friendly confines of Holt Fieldhouse. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, after a 2-0 opening weekend against Lees, McRae, and King, you've had a chance to digest. How do you keep those good times going today against a high-scoring Southern Wesleyan team to open up the doors to Holt?
We spent the first part of the week working primarily on us and things that we need to be improving on. And the back end of the week, we spent more on the specific opponent, Southern Wesleyan. Clearly, as you stated, they're a very capable team. They are much improved on last year. Of course, we beat them
a game. How does Brian Hewitt's team do it offensively?
Well, first of all, they've had two really sound opponents in their opening weekend, and gave both of them a really tough test. Could have they're 0-2, but Southern Wesleyan could easily be 2-0, 1-1. So as I said, they're much improved. Their scoring punch is significant. We're not sitting here thinking or reflecting on what last year was and how well we played in that meeting last year. we should know that we've got to this year to defend at an elite level and rebound at an elite level, because they are very, very capable of scoring the ball and have multiple threats on the floor at all times.
Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. You're always a fan of going outside and trying to catch every raindrop, one of your favorite things to do. Again, 8 guys average more than 8 points a game. What are the most important raindrops to catch here today?
Well, they're scoring big points. They have multiple shooters. But I think probably the best part of their offense is their early attack. They are really, really good in transition. Whether they get a stop or not, they really push the ball up the court and give themselves opportunities early. So we want to force them to play more in the half court, have to work for shot attempts. And so we think that it's not necessarily about specific personnel, even though that's a big part of our scout. We want to force them to play that half-court game and sort of slow the tempo down and not let them get into a just frenetic pace that they really prefer.
Compare it then to Lee's McRae, another team that likes to run with some tempo. Felt like you were willing to get into the track meet with them and crested triple digits against the Bobcats. Is that less of a true statement today against the Warriors?
No, it's just that when we get stops, we're going to try to reward ourselves. But if we don't get a stop, let me flip that around, Cav. We will, if we have to defend in the half court, we'll do that. But we're not going to necessarily think about slowing down offensively to do that. We're going to push it as much as we can, but we are going to make sure that we take away those early, quick one-pass shot attempts for SWU.
Committed to getting back in transition and forcing a deep shot clock possession for the Warriors. Is that the fair statement?
That's it.
You look at the development of your team. 3 guys have already scored 20 points in a game this year for you and Jack Browder, John Zhao, and Nick Brennigan. Jack Browder is leading the league in rebounding. He's your reigning TSAA State Player of the Week. What has he done early days in his sophomore campaign to elevate his game?
Well, first of all, Jack had a really he got on the floor a lot as a freshman, and then he really worked hard this spring and summer to be prepared for this year, because I think he knew, as we all did, that he was going to be in a much bigger role. And clearly he goes out with great confidence, very, very competitive, has shown that he's versatile. I mean, you and I have referenced in discussion how that he sort of can get you from 3, he can get you on the drive, he can get you on the post, he can get you on the boards. And that puts me in the mind of that Antoine Davis-esque sort of approach to basketball. So being that he's 2 games into his sophomore year with a lot of playing ahead of him, I'm really liking where he's at, and just love how he approaches his practice and games.
1, dangerous comparison to make. 2, scary comparison to make, because he's only 1 for 8 from 3 this season. We'll leave it there. Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Warriors.
Thanks, Cav.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups head your way when the AEC countdown to tip-off returns after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Set the key, straight on three, down
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Thomas drives to the free throw line, stops, right hand, floater, got it, count it, and a foul. Bryant Thomas into the teeth of Jason Brooks.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, Domino's, First Bank, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Trilite, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Final strains of the national anthem wrap up here inside of Holt Fieldhouse, and we are all set to bear witness to Carson-Newman's home opening contest against the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. Eagles are 2-0. Warriors are 0-2, but an improved 0-2. Southern Wesleyan averaging 96 points per game to start this season. Starting five, first for Brian Hewitt, Southern Wesleyan Warriors. Lineup looks like this. First starter, a guard, a transfer from Henderson State via Little Rock, Arkansas, is Chase Smith. 8.5 points per game, 6.5 rebounds per game for Smith. He's joined in the backcourt by Rayvon Allen, 6-foot junior guard out of Lexington, South Carolina. Second leading scorer for the Warriors at 13 points per game. And the third guard is Griffin Effenberger, Spokane, Washington native, 6'5 senior. Averages 10.5 points, 3.0 rebounds per game. The forwards for Southern Wesleyan are Dyron Brown, 6'7", out of Moreno Valley, California, 3 points, 3.5 rebounds per game. And the Warriors' leading scorer, Aaron Timms. He's a 6'8 forward, a junior out of Chicago, Illinois, via Spoon River Community College. 19.5 points per game. He hasn't missed from three this season. He's 6 for 6 for Brian Hewitt's team. Carson-Newman utilizes the same starting five that it has in its first two games this season, and that is Jack Browder, Nick Brennigan, John Zhao, Jarius Satterfield, and Usman Jah. John Zhao averaging 19 points per game, Jack Browder 19.5, and Nick Brennigan 16 for the Eagles. Warriors break the huddle in royal blue jerseys, both the tops and the shorts. A black pendant down the side of the shorts outlined in white with the Warrior helmet logo at the bottom of that black pendant. White numerals trimmed in black for the Warriors. Carson-Newman out in the pristine home whites, white tops, white shorts. Blue numerals trimmed in orange on the front and back of the uniforms. Carson-Newman written around the numerals on the front of the jerseys. We are all set for tip between Ja and Timms. The ball is in the air. Ja hits his waist. Got a whistle and a re-jump because both players landed before grabbing it. Take two. Put 20 minutes on the clock. And let's try again. All right. Ja versus Timms. This time Ja wins the tip emphatically. Bouncing it back to Jarius Satterfield, and the Eagles start out with the basketball, moving from left to right in the home opener. Nick Brennigan Head of the key, chest pass over to Zhao, right wing against man-to-man defense from the Warriors. More of a zone look. Dump it into Zhao, right block, gets past his defender Smith and lays it in off the right side. A little smooch from John Zhao, a 2-0 lead for the Eagles. 25 seconds in. Warriors bring it right to left in the Royal Blues. Allen, head of the key, over to Smith, left wing. Eagles stay in their matchup zone. Free throw line, Jay, and that swirls in for Chase Smith. 15-footer is good, and we're tied at 2. 19-18 to go in the first half. Satterfield over the timeline, center court, picked up by Smith. Works it into the right corner for Nick Brennigan. He tries to catch triple and buries it, nothing but strings. Nick Brennigan pure from range, 5-2, Eagles leading, 19:03 to go first half. Southern Wesleyan onto the offensive end. Warriors love to play with tempo. Effenberger over to Allen, right wing. Allen, one dribble, dump it off Effenberger, right elbow, long two on the way, missed it long off the heel. Long rebound to Brown, second chance for the Warriors. Smith resets left wing. Smith, right hand dribbles, switches it to the right wing, Effenberger, lob into the left corner, long pass to Allen, 8 on the shot clock. Back between the rings it goes Smith. Crossover dribble on Brennigan, accelerates, spins to the free throw line, pivots, passes, head of the key, shot clock violation. Eagles get the stop as Aaron Timms could not get off a shot in time. Carson-Newman's bench erupts with the strong defensive possession. Eagles a chance to extend a 5-2 lead with 18:30 to go in the first half. First shot clock violation that Carson-Newman has generated defensively this season. Satterfield picked up full court by Allen. They trap him, get a pass deflected. Browder gets it across the timeline with a second to spare. Over to Nick Brennigan, left wing, catch three ball. Back iron, no. Browder an offensive board, right baseline. Browder pivoting, lost the ball off of his shoe top. It rolls into Swoo's bench down to our right and out of bounds. So the Eagles turn it over after an offensive rebound, and Southern Wesleyan has a chance to tie with a 3 on this possession. They break the Eagles' 2-2-1 pressure. Allen gets a long 2 from the left wing as a result, missed it. Brennigan, the free throw line rebound for the Eagles. Carson-Newman pushes front court. Zhao, right corner. High hand there from Brown. Back it out, Satterfield, right wing. Head of the key, John Zhao. Zhao left hand dribbles over to the left wing where he hands off Nick Brennigan. Got stripped for a moment by Smith, gathers it back in. 14 to shoot. Jaw enters, Browder, right block, whistle, foul. He made the layup. Basket does not count as Effenberger gets called with the hold. His first, team's first. And the Eagles get the ball out of bounds to the right of the bucket with a fresh 20 on the shot clock. John Zhao triggering into Browder in the right corner. Browder flips it over to Satterfield, right wing. Satterfield, jab step, bounce inside. Browder, that got kicked. Delayed whistle. Yep, that's the call. Reset the shot clock to 20. And the Eagles get the ball out of bounds to the right baseline again. Leading 5-2. Actually, scoreboard has 7-2. Should be 5-2. Browder in the right corner. Spins around, hits Satterfield at the head of the key. Over to Brennigan, left wing. Brennigan, baseline drive, gets all the way to the bucket. Has its shot deflected out of bounds, and it stays with Carson-Newman with 13 to shoot. Officials say shot clock should reset to 20. You know, they say that shot did not hit the rebound. So reset the shot clock to 13. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, where AEC, member owned and service driven. Second crack at this bucket for Carson-Newman. Satterfield with 7 to shoot, head of the key. Accelerates into the paint, all the way to the cup. Left hand rolls it home. Firm take for Jarius Satterfield. Eagles back ahead by 5, 7-2. 13-15 to go in the first half. Warriors onto the offensive end against the Eagles zone. Spreading out Swoo, 3 around 2. Smith between the rings, 15 to shoot. Gets it over to the left wing. Smith right around a Brown screen. 2 passes into the right corner. Effenberger, step back 3. On the way, high difficulty. Rattles it home. Tough shot for Griffin Effenberger, but the career 37% three-point shooter rattles it in to make it a 2-point game. 7-5 Eagles, 16:43 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman with it front court. Browder, right corner, catch 3, that's down. Jack Browder off the feed from John Zhao, stretches it back to 5. 10-5 with 16:30 to go in the first half. Southern Wesleyan onto the offensive end, shooting 50% from the field. Free throw line for Brown. Back Effenberger left point, 3 off the mark. Ja tips the rebound to Zhao. Satterfield controls in the paint, and the Eagles bring it left to right. Zhao into the front court as he gets it across the timeline. A whistle and a foul away from the basketball. And this is on Dyron Brown, his first and the team's second. 10-5, Eagles leading. 4 of 5 from the field to start for Carson-Newman. 16:15 to go in the first half. Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Large one-topping pies for $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's official pie of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Eagles working around the perimeter against Southern Wesleyan's man-to-man defense. Browder with it left wing. Handoff Nick Brennigan, flashes open for a triple, left it short. Browder flies in and tips it in off the window. Jack Browder with the second chance bucket swells the lead to 7. 12-5, 15:50 to play in the first half. Southern Wesleyan onto the offensive end. Tim's free throw line, Jay. He cans that one from 16 feet out straight on. 12-7, Carson-Newman within 5. 15:40 to go in the opening half. Eagles break Southern Wesleyan's pressure. Browder into the front court. Turns and hits Nick Brennigan right wing. Up top, Satterfield. One left-hand dribble feeds Zhao head of the key. Zhao around to Brennigan in the right corner. Give and go to Zhao, head of the bucket. Goes up, draws a foul. It was Timms flying through, who got a piece as Zhao went for the dunk attempt. First personal on Timms, third personal on Southern Wesleyan. Brings us to a break in the action. Eagles have led by as many as 7 here in the early going. Carson-Newman shooting the lights off. They're 5 of 7 to start this game. 15:23 to play in the first half. It's 12-7 Eagles over Southern Wesleyan. And we are back to Holt Fieldhouse after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Carson-Newman off to the hot offensive start. Eagles 5 of 7 from the field and have built a 12-7 lead on Southern Wesleyan. John Zhao is at the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws after he was fouled, going in for a dunk attempt on a nice backdoor feed from Nick Brennigan. A chance to stretch this 5-point lead out once more. Zhao toes the line, calmly shreds the strings with the first. Zhao, 34 for 41 at the stripe in his career. One more free throw for John Zhao. Calmly sinks that one, and it's back to a 7-point lead for the Eagles. 14-7 with 15:23 to go in the first half. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Browder, Brennigan, Wymanson, Beaker, and Dyer on the floor for Carson-Newman. Southern Wesleyan counters Smith, Hallman, Allen, Effenberger, and Timms. Down inside it goes to Hallman, and he draws a foul. Made a basket, but didn't get the continuation. As Ben Beaker commits his first, and the first on the Eagles. Timms exits, Dyron Brown re-enters. 20 on the shot clock for Southern Wesleyan. Southern Wesleyan, right wing. Head of the key for Smith. Smith over to the right point. Effenberger stops his dribble, leaps and passes. Now backdoor cut. Effenberger heads to the rim and gets fouled by Jack Browder. First personal on Browder. Second team foul on the Eagles. 2 free throws for Griffin Effenberger. 67% for his career at the stripe, but just 2 of 4 this season. Effenberger with 3 points, trying to cut into this 7-point deficit, and he does, calmly sinking the first. 14-8. Carson-Newman leading with 14:51 to go in the first half. Second free throw, Effenberger buries that one as well. And it's back to a 5-point game. Eagles have led wire to wire and by as many as 7. Hot offensive start for Carson-Newman. 5 of 7 from the field. Southern Wesleyan not too shabby either. They're 3 of 6. Eagles break Southern Wesleyan's pressure. Wymanson, 2 passes over to Browder, right corner for an open look at a catch 3. Missed it off the right arm. Beaker battling for the offensive rebound. Had it in his left hand, but his momentum carried him out of bounds off the left baseline. And the Warriors get the basketball back. Wymanson, Brinnigan, Dyer, Browder, Beaker on the floor for Carson-Newman. Smith, Hallman, Long. Hallman has it right in the paint, takes it in Beaker, can't finish at the cup. Browder cleans up the glass middle of the lane for Carson-Newman. Eagles push it front court, leading by 5. Wymanson between the rings, right hand handles, picked up man-to-man by Smith. Bounce it over to Beaker, left elbow. Beaker turns, shovel pass, Dyer middle lane, hits a cutting Wymanson, flips it out right wing Brinnigan, extra pass Browder, head of the key, 3, bottom. Exceptional ball movement from Carson-Newman. Browder, the recipient of a 3 from the head of the key, and CN surges ahead by 8. 17-9 with 13:55 to play in the first half. What a pretty offensive possession. Warriors cut it the other way. Nice feed, Effenberger, left wing, finds Hallman at the cup right block, and he dumps it in. 17-11, Eagles by 6, 13:42 to play in the first half. Eagles move left to right with it in the pristine home whites. Wymanson, right wing. Lob to Beaker at the right elbow, backdoor cut, Brinnigan right block, one dribble, puts it up on Effenberger and lays it in with the right hand. Beaker drops the dime. Nick Brinnigan has 5 points finishing at the cup, and it's back to an 8-point Carson-Newman lead. 19-11 with 13:20 to play in the first half. Hasn't been a run for Carson-Newman, just slowly but surely working it out. Warriors with it front court. Smith, left baseline, shot from 15, strong off the right iron, long rebound for Brown, second chance Warriors. Smith into the paint, stripped by Dyer, lost it to the perimeter, where it's grabbed by Long for a long-distance dedication, missed it strong off the bank. Browder the rebound at the free throw line, and the Eagles move left to right with it. 4th board for Jack Browder. He's already got 8 points. Carson-Newman front court. Beaker at the free throw line. Turns, passes Brinnigan left wing. Accelerates inside, dishes out Wymanson right corner. Wymanson gathers, hits Brinnigan right wing, saved in by Effenberger, and tipped out of bounds by Effenberger. Stays with Carson-Newman with 11 on the shot clock. No, they reset the shot clock to 20 because I think they're saying that Southern Wesleyan possessed the ball. So one turnover begets another, and the Eagles get 20. Inbounds comes to Wymanson right wing. Wymanson floats it to Beaker at the free throw line. Back to Wymanson, right corner, open look at a catch 3, reins it in. Nice Wymanson drills the triple. Carson-Newman has surged ahead by 11. 22-11 with 12:25 to go in the first half. Eagles have made their last 3 shots from the field and are shooting 73% from the game. Warriors on to the offensive end. Head of the key for Long. Long pivots at the right elbow, feeds a cutting Smith to the cup, and he lays it in with the right hand off the glass. Trims it back to a 9-point game. 22-13 with 12:02 to play in the first half. The Eagles keep up the offensive efficiency. Dyer, left wing, accelerating inside, zips it Beaker through his hands. Brinnigan collects. Round the horn it goes, down inside. Dyer left block, and Dyer, he put Hallman on a poster. Dyer with elevation and detonation. 24-13, Eagles by 11. Ren Dyer rips the gravity out of the building with that slam. 11:30 to play in the first half. Warriors on to the other end. Browder rejects Hallman out of bounds. Still Warriors basketball. What a turn of events there. 11:29 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman 24, Southern Wesleyan 13. Ren Dyer, the posterization of Rico Hallman. And Carson-Newman in business, up by double digits early in the first half here on the Eagles Sports Network.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
Into waking up the neighborhood. Latte for Christine.
I get my power from the co-op so I can put my energy into planting seeds for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, power to your community, for your community, so your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
My 69 Camaro.
Who powers you?
AEC, the right call for your energy needs. Let us help you score success.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:29 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman has built a 24-13 lead, up by 11 on the strength of an 8-2 run for the Eagles over Southern Wesleyan with 11:29 to go in the first half. Warrior ball out of the break. The inbounds will come from Josh Martin. Triggers in. Ren Dyer deflects it out of bounds to the right corner. And it stays with Southern Wesleyan. 13 to shoot. Eagles 75% from the field and 4 of 7 from 3. They've been efficient today. 7 assists on 9 made baskets as well. Southern Wesleyan respectable 41%. Trey Hubbard into the game for the first time. He guards Hackett at the head of the key. Over to the right wing, Martin, 5 to shoot. Left wing, Long, step back, 3 on the way. Long leaves it short. Rebound bounces into the left corner, and it's Carson-Newman ball. 24-13, Eagles by 11 in the midst of an 8-2 run. Carson-Newman works it left to right against the Warriors' press. Dyer breaks it, shovels it. Zhao right wing, back out Wymanson, extra pass, Hubbard left point. Hubbard gets inside, gets all the way to the cup, right hand, doesn't hit the leaner, but he does draw a foul. And Trey Hubbard will head to the stripe after putting a second personal on Dyron Brown and a 4th team foul on Southern Wesleyan. So Trey Hubbard off to the stripe. The Queens transfer. 52 of 66 at the stripe in his collegiate career. Make it 53 of 67 as he calmly strokes home the first freebie. 25-13, Eagles up by 12 for the first time tonight. One more free throw for Trey Hubbard. Southpaw sends it up, Southpaw sends it in. 10-2, the Carson-Newman run en route to this 13-point lead. 26-13, Eagles doubling up the Warriors with 10:52 to play in the first half. Southern Wesleyan onto the offensive end. Wymanson a deflection on the left wing. Wymanson steals it away off the pass. Wymanson front court. Zips it Hubbard left corner. Hubbard baseline drive into the paint. Kick out Wymanson ahead of the key. Wymanson accelerating, dishing. Pass to Zhao deflected and stolen away by Josh Martin. Martin gives off to Hackett. Hackett to the rim. Can't make the bunny. Zhao cleans up the glass left block for the Eagles. And Carson-Newman pushes tempo left to right ahead by 13. Hubbard, right wing, picked up man-to-man by Marcus Long. Hubbard drives on him and gets fouled. Trey Hubbard gets contact, trying to get around Marcus Long, and Long holds him as a result. First on Long, 5th on the Warriors. Off the bench comes Rayvon Allen to replace Eric Hackett. Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact Taylor Hawkins at seeandeagles.com/modernwoodman. Eagles secure off the inbounds. John Zhao gets the alley-oop and dumps it in at the front of the rim. 28-13, Eagles by 15 on a 12-2 run. Warriors trying to stop it. Shot up inside. Dyer nuked that one from orbit. Aaron Timms never saw him coming. And Dyer straight up volleyball spiked it into the hardwood. Stays Southern Wesleyan basketball. Martin from the right baseline. Inbounds comes into the left corner. Extra pass, Effenberger left wing. Effenberger turns, passes into the left corner for Allen. Back up top, Effenberger. Swing it right wing, Martin. Martin jab step back 3, head of the key. Back iron, no. Rebound free. Ja grabs it over the sack logo for the Eagles. Carson-Newman by 15, pushing tempo. Hubbard all the way to the hoop. Right-hand floater won't fall. Ja got the offensive rebound. Got fouled going up from behind by Rico Hallman. This is Hallman's first, the 6th on the Warriors. Ousmane Ja to the line. Carson-Newman, depending on how you want to look at it, either a 12-2 or a 6-0 run to take this 15-point lead. The Warriors haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. And Ousmane Ja bends the knees, flips up the first freebie, and calmly nets it. Nothing but cords. 29-13, Eagles up by 16. One more free throw for Ousmane Ja. Good balance for Carson-Newman. Everybody who has played now has scored for the Eagles with the exception of Ben Beaker. Carson-Newman shooting 67% from the field. Ja buries the second. And the Warriors bring it right to left, down by 17. 14-2 or 8-0 Carson-Newman run. It's inside. A whistle. And a foul off the made basket. Charged Ren Dyer with his first, team's third, and an and-one opportunity for Rico Hallman. That stops the Eagles' 8-0 run or 14-2 burst, depending on how you want to look at it. Hallman bends the knees, flips the and-one free throw up, and calmly converts. 30-16, Eagles by 14, 9:32 to play first half. Full court pressure on for the Warriors. Trey Hubbard will run the point. Pass to Dyer in the jump circle, and he'll bring it across the timeline. Dyer driving, dishing, Ja. Well, Ja had clear sailing to the rack, but a foul from behind on Rico Hallman is his second. And the team's 7th, 1 plus the bonus, or 1 and 1, pardon me, for Ren Dyer. So Dyer, a 1 and 1 situation. Shrugs his shoulder. Bounces the ball a couple times. Front end. Back iron, no. Ren Dyer misfires. Lead holds at 14 for Carson-Newman. 30-16 with 9:17 to go in the first half. Warriors with it front court. Hallman at the head of the key. Allen right wing. Allen drives the baseline. Back to the basket. Shovels it out. Right wing for Smith. Left point Hallman. He tries a triple. Back iron, no. Dyer skies above Trey Hubbard to win the battle with his teammate for the rebound. 2 Eagles to the ball. Carson-Newman brings it left to right. Hubbard, skip it, right corner. Wymanson, wide open look from deep. Missed it off the left iron. Zhao an offensive rebound. Second chance, Wymanson, extra pass, Hubbard left wing. Hubbard, lob, Zhao, right block, reverse layup, finishes with the left hand. Trey Hubbard, his first assist. Jean Zhao has 8 points. Stretch it back to a 16-point Carson-Newman lead. 32-16 with 8:30 to play in the first half. Warriors with it front court. Effenberger, right wing, goes to the head of the key, Smith. Around with left wing, Hallman. Hallman pull up, left elbow, Jay rattles in from 15. Hallman got the roll. He's got 7 to pace Southern Wesleyan. 32-18. Warriors cut it to 14. 8:10 to play in the first half. Eagles work it left to right. Wymanson left wing, bounce feed, Ja left block. Ja walked. 4th turnover for Carson-Newman. Brennigan, Browder, and Beaker off the bench to replace Wymanson, Dyer, and Ja. And the Warriors have it in the backcourt, trailing by 14. Carson-Newman shooting 65% from the field and 4 of 8 from deep. Out rebounding the Warriors by 7 as well. Southern Wesleyan, head of the key for Hallman. Drives on Browder, hop step, got stripped by Brennigan. Browder saves it in, Brennigan scoops it up. Up the floor it goes, left sideline, Trey Hubbard. Hubbard accelerating into the paint, down to the right block. Right hand leaner won't fall. Beaker taps the rebound up and out, but to Chase Smith, who's then tripped by Jack Browder, and that brings us to a break in the action. Second personal on Browder, 4th team foul on the Eagles. 7:46 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman 32, Southern Wesleyan 18. 14-2 Carson-Newman run. Created some separation in this one. Cooled off a little bit since. We're back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Southern Wesleyan basketball out of the break. Carson-Newman holds a 32-18 lead over the Warriors with 7:40 to play in the first half. Jay Smith on the floor with Hallman, Allen, Effenberger, and Timms. Smith has it left baseline, dribbles to the cup, gets all the way inside, double clutches, and leans in with a two-handed push shot off the glass to cut it to 12. 32-20, Eagles leading, 7:20 to play in the first half. Eagles led by 17. Inside it goes Ben Beeker. He travels with the basketball on the right baseline. Back-to-back traveling violations called on Carson-Newman's posts on what should have been easy twos. Getting happy with the feet with clear sailing to the rim ahead. 32-20, Carson-Newman the lead, 7:16 to go in the first half. Eagles shooting 61% from the field. The Warriors have scored the last 5 after the Eagles led by 17. Effenberger, right wing, pump fakes the 3, dishes Allen, right corner, drives the baseline, turns, pivots, that was a travel, misses the bunny regardless, and Hubbard out of the fray. Slinging a pass up the floor, gets picked off by Allen. Gets it to Hallman, dribbles the left side of the lane, chucks up a shot, that won't go. Hubbard the rebound. Hubbard in transition, accelerating Bowens to the cup, got fouled. Bowens body bumped off the right block by Aaron Timms, and that's a second personal on him. 8th team foul on the Warriors. Brian Hewitt having to coach through foul trouble. Rico Hallman with 2, Dyron Brown with 2, and Aaron Timms with 2 for the Warriors. Tyler Bowens to the line, career 53% shooter. Knocks down the first, nothing but nylon to break a 2-minute stretch where the Eagles had failed to score. Second free throw from Tyler Bowens. Shrug the shoulders, bounce the ball once, bend the knees. Second free throw, back iron no. Hubbard tips the rebound to himself, won that one 1-on-4. Second chance, Brennigan head of the key. Bounce feed, Bowens right block. Bowens back to the basket, turns, right hand, got fouled. Got shoved by whom? By Dyron Brown. That's his third personal. Team's 9th. Tyler Bowens to the line to shoot 2. Bowens spins the knees. First free throw. Calmly knocks it down. So Brown exits. Timms will have to play carefully with 2 fouls after Brown picked up his third. Back to a 14-point lead, 34-20 with 6:36 to go in the first half. Bowens. Shoulder shrug. Bounce the ball. Second free throw. Calmly converts. 35-20. Eagles by 15 with 6:30 to go in the first half. Warriors with it front court. Timms at the free throw line. Pass deflected. Trey Hubbard scoops it up at the timeline and then gets fouled and tripped. No, he stepped out of bounds. I thought Hubbard was going to get the foul called on Chase Smith as he scooped it up. Instead, he stepped out of bounds. The ball goes back to Southern Wesleyan, so one turnover begets another. The Warriors down 15, bring it right to left in the royal blue jerseys. Allen at the head of the key. Hubbard stripped him. Hubbard has it. Off to the races. Hubbard all the way to the hole. Finger rolls it home with the right hand off the glass. Trey Hubbard quick as a hiccup for the steal and the score. He's got 4. The lead back to 17 for the Eagles. A little 5-0 burst. Southern Wesleyan wants an answer. Smith has it, left point with the 3. Smith with 9 to lead the Warriors. 37-23, Eagles by 14. 5:47 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman brings it front court. Hubbard, left wing, left open for a 3. Back iron, no. Rebound snared by Timms over Beaker. Southern Wesleyan pushing tempo. Hallman euroing to the cup, right hand, finger rolls it home. Southern Wesleyan, as quick as the Warriors play, they pull back within 12. 37-25, 5:27 to go, first half. Eagles bring it front court. Bowens, right corner, Nick Brennigan, wide open look from deep. Brennigan misfires off the right iron. Rebound scrapped for. Hallman wins the battle over Bowens on the right baseline. Warriors push it front court. Timms into the lane, Smith. Spins, shot over Brennigan, missed it short. Beaker the rebound off the left block. Eagles bring it left to right. Hubbard accelerating into the front court, got stripped, got it back. Hubbard bounce it inside Bowens, deflected out Beaker free throw line. Kick out, right corner, Brennigan, 3, dead eye. Nick Brennigan strokes it from range. Brian Hewitt calls for time. 40-25, back to a 15-point lead for the Eagles. 4:53 to go in the first half. And Brian Hewitt burns his 32nd timeout. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. It features more than 1,100 products from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. 40-25. Carson-Newman, the 15-point lead, a 14-2 run. Stretch things out for the Eagles, and they've done it with efficiency and balance. 10 assists on 13 made baskets. Carson-Newman shooting 59% from the field. They've knocked down 5 of 11 threes. 3 players, Nick Brennigan, John Zhao, and Jack Browder, all have 8 points. Those are your 3 leading scorers. And it's been a good, efficient start offensively for the Eagles, while the defense has been fairly stout as well, limiting the Warriors to 40% shooting. Carson-Newman traps as Southern Wesleyan gets it front court. Splitting the trap is Hackett. Warriors reset. Effenberger, right baseline. Flips it all the way out to the left wing for Hallman. Hallman, head of the key, chest pass. Here's a 3, straight on. That's in for Eric Hackett. First career 3 made by Eric Hackett. 40-28, Eagles by 12 with 4:25 to play in the first half. Eagles front court. Zhao, right baseline drive. Drop it off Bowens, left block. Pumps, gets Hallman in the air, and then has the easy dump in off the window. Tyler Bowens has 5 points, his first made field goal of the night. 42-28, Eagles by 14 with 4:10 to play first half. Warriors front court. Left corner, wide open look for Schoenfeld from 3. That's off the right iron, no good. Hubbard the rebound, left block, and accelerating front court. Hubbard, an all-white jersey, dribbles to the right elbow, flips it down to Beaker, right block. Kick out Brennigan, right corner. Brennigan into the paint, dish out Zhao, left wing, open look from deep, bullseye. John Zhao is the first player for either team in the double figures. He's got 11 on a 4-4 effort from the field, and Carson-Newman matches its biggest lead, 45-28, with 3:40 to play in the first half. Warriors with it front court. Schoenfeld, bounce feed Effenberger, left elbow. Effenberger euros to the cup and gets fouled from behind by John Zhao. First personal on Zhao. 5th team foul on the Eagles brings us to a break in the action. 3:32 to play in the first half. It's Carson-Newman 45, Southern Wesleyan 28. Eagles comfortably ahead with their biggest lead of the night at 17 here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Carson-Newman's made its last 3 shots from the field to build a 17-point lead, matching the biggest of this contest. Up 45-28 on Southern Wesleyan with 3:32 to play in the first half. And Griffin Effenberger to the line for the Warriors, shooting 2. His first one is stroked home. Effenberger with 6 points on the day. Pulls the Warriors within 16. Second free throw. That one's off the back iron. Dyer wins the battle for the board with Hackett on the right block. And the Eagles bring it left to right. 16-point lead in hand, 3:24 to play in the opening half. Zhao, head of the key, dribbles in on Effenberger, gets all the way to the hole, and Zhao finishes with the right hand off the glass. 13 for John Zhao, 47-29. Eagles have their biggest lead of the night at 18. 3:08 to play in the first half. Warriors front court. Right wing deep 3 won't go down from Hackett. Dyer elevates for the rebound. Into the forecourt. Zhao, right wing. Skip it, left corner. Brennigan was deflected. Brennigan gathers, drives baseline, passes out Satterfield for a left wing triple. Wide iron, no. Zhao went in for a tip drill jam, didn't get it. Dyer collects, feed it. Brennigan, head of the key, 3. Dagger. Nick Brennigan into double figures with 11. Eagles up 21. 50-29 with 2:37 to play in the first half. Warriors front court, free throw line, Jay off the mark from Brown. Brennigan the rebound. Eagles pushing tempo left to right in the all-whites. Satterfield, head of the key, cut off by Smith man-to-man, over to Jaw left point. Feeds Brennigan left wing. Brennigan bounce feed Jaw left block. Kick it, right corner Satterfield, extra pass Dyer right wing for Zhao right block. Zhao leaps, catches, finishes with the right hand, all in one motion. Phenomenal feed by Dyer, his third assist. Better finish by Zhao. He's got 15. Eagles by 23. The Warriors the answer on the other end. A twisting layup good from Hackett on the left block. Cuts it back to a 21-point game. 52-31 Eagles. 1:50 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman onto the offensive end. Satterfield sets up between the rings. Gets it to Usman Jah right point. We'll hand off for Nick Brennigan. Brennigan around the horn. Zhao left point. Zhao for Satterfield left wing. Feeds Usman, head of the key. Lob for Zhao. Back out Nick Brennigan. NBA range 3, halfway down and out. Rebound pings around, and it ends up in Smith's hands for the Warriors. Smith into the front court. Dribbling around, head of the key. Gets it to Hackett left point. Hackett left around a Hallman screen. Accelerates left baseline. Cut off. Kick out Effenberger. Left corner 3. Rainbows in. Satterfield, nice closeout. Didn't matter. Effenberger connected. He's got 9. 52-34. Eagles by 18. Minute 3 to play in the first half. Zhao, head of the key. He drills a straight on 3. 18 first half points for John Zhao. 55-34. Back to a 21-point Carson-Newman lead. Warriors the other way. Hallman driving the right side of the lane, and he's drawing a foul on Nick Brennigan. First on Nick, 6th on the Eagles. 2 free throws for Rico Hallman. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Rico Hallman short with his first free throw. 3 of 10 from the line on the season now for a career 57% free throw shooter. One more free throw for Rico Hallman. Chance to make this a 20-point game. Hallman, one dribble, bends the knees, flips the free throw up, and this one rattles in. 55-35, Eagles by 20, 48 ticks left in the first half. Carson-Newman front court. Zhao, right wing, heat check, change this in 3, won't go down, off the back iron. Long rebound snared by Hackett, he races front court. Hackett into the lane, fading, won't hit off the back iron, but he does draw a foul on Nick Brennigan. That's a second personal on Nick Brennigan, 7th team foul on the Eagles. And 2 free throws for Eric Hackett, who's 5 of 7 at the line this season. John Zhao exploding for 18 first half points for Carson-Newman as Hackett rims out the first free throw. Caleb Bridgewater enters as Nick Brennigan exits. At best, Hackett can make this a 19-point game after the Eagles swelled it out to 23 with Zhao's little run. Second free throw. That's in. That one clipped the rim mic. It's a 19-point game. 55-36 Eagles with 30 seconds left in the first half. Satterfield stripped at the timeline as he tried to bring it across. Smith accelerating to the cup. He finishes with the right hand off the window. Counted, no foul. Southern Wesleyan gets the turnover. And the foul on Jarius Satterfield, his first and the team's 8th. And one free throw forthcoming for Chase Smith. And a couple of sloppy moments here and there. 8 turnovers for Carson-Newman as the and one free throw rattles in for Smith. 55-39 after trailing by 23. Southern Wesleyan has cut it to 16. Eagles will play for the final shot of the first half. Jaw, left baseline, hits Dyer at the head of the key. Spinning inside, Dyer lost the handle on it going up, but he's fouled. With 13 on the clock. Foul goes on Chase Smith, his first, team's 10th. 2 free throws for Ren Dyer. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. Dyer's first free throw is in. InterDigital, they are laser-focused on your success. 3 points for Ren Dyer on a stat sheet stuffing night. Has 4 boards and 3 assists. Second free throw. Dyer puts it up, left that one well short. Hallman grabs the rebound. 10 seconds left. Eagles by 17, 56-39. Warriors go for a baseline drive for Allen, and he draws a foul. That's on Usman Jah, his first, team's 9th. And we have had a foul fest here in the final minute. Well, Allen to the stripe. Chance to further chip into this Carson-Newman lead. Eagles 59% from the field in the first half. First free throw for Allen. Front iron, rolls around the right side, hits the back iron and goes down through. 56-40, down to a 16-point Carson-Newman lead. And Chuck Benson is going to burn a timeout before this final free throw. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, taking care of Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Now, the separation that Carson-Newman had in this game primarily came from a 14-2 run. Eagles would then stretch things out more later on with a 12-1 burst. That took it out to a 23-point lead, but Southern Wesleyan on a little 11-3 run of its own to get this down to 16 with 5.2 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman shot the ball well. Eagles plus 11 on the glass. 16 first half assists. That's pretty good. 8 turnovers aren't great, but Southern Wesleyan only has 3 points off those turnovers. Well, Allen to the stripe. One more free throw with 5.2 seconds left in the first half. Backspins the ball into his hands, shoots it with his right, and knocks it down nothing but strings. 15-point game. Inbounds, tapped by Hubbard, and bounces out of bounds, last off of, they say, Griffin Effenberger. Southern Wesleyan nonplussed because Hubbard definitely got the touch. 2.9 to play. Dyer inbounding. Goes to Hubbard between the rings. Hubbard launches a 3. Bank not open. And that is how the first half comes to a close. 56-41. Carson-Newman leads it headed into the halftime locker room. But the Warriors do close the first half on a 12-4 run to head into the locker room only down by 15 after they trailed by 23 in the first half. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report heads your way when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopCNEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Zhao, catch three. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. Where Carson-Newman has a 56-41 lead over the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. And Carson-Newman building this lead with efficient offense and pretty good defense. I mean, you look at things and point to something that's in favor of Carson-Newman. Carson-Newman shot the ball well, 58% from the field and 44% from deep. Got to the free throw line more than Southern Wesleyan and capitalized, going 10 of 13 at the stripe. And have crashed the glass. 23 rebounds to 13 for the Warriors. And better yet, 8 offensive rebounds have led to an 11-0 advantage in second chance points for Carson-Newman over SWU. The only thing that isn't in Carson-Newman's favor is the turnover margin. Eagles did give it away 8 times in that first half. But only 3 of them were steals. Not a ton of live ball turnovers for the Warriors. And it adds up to a 15-point Carson-Newman halftime lead. The thing that you probably are a little bit nonplussed about if you're the Eagles, Carson-Newman had built a 23-point lead off of a 12-1 run, but then Southern Wesleyan answered with a 12-4 run to close the first half, and within a little bit more manageable 15 at the halftime break as opposed to 23, which feels a touch more insurmountable. John Zhao is electric. He has 18 points on 7 of 9 shooting from the field and a 2 of 3 mark from beyond the arc. And then Nick Brennigan follows him in double figures with 11. Jack Browder with 8 and 9 foul-plagued minutes regardless, 56-41. Eagles up at the break on the Warriors. Scores from around the South Atlantic Conference in the Carson-Newman family. That heads your way when we come back after these messages. ShopSeeingEagles.com halftime report returns in 2 minutes here on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard update. Now, back to the arena.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman carries a 56-41 lead over Southern Wesleyan's Warriors. It's a good day down in Georgia for Carson-Newman's women's basketball team. They were taking on Columbus State at Georgia Southwestern in a neutral site contest, and Eagles prevail 77-59 over the Cougars, thanks to a 32-point first quarter for Carson-Newman. Eagles 53% from the field for the game, while limiting Columbus State to 30% shooting. Carson-Newman +9 on the glass. Braylon Weichel leads the Eagles with 18 points, an 8 of 15 night from the field. Lindsey Taylor turned in a double-double with 15 points and 12 rebounds. Michaela Alvey had 14 points off the bench, going 6 of 9 from the field. And Skylar Boshears chipped in 10 for Carson-Newman, who get back on the winning track after dropping a 4-point decision to Georgia Southwestern last night in the Storm Dome. It is the first round of the NCAA football playoffs today in the Division II ranks. And 2 South Atlantic Conference teams are in the mix. Going pretty good for one, not so good for the other. Lenore-Rhyne is absolutely curb-stomping Shepherd in a game that has gone final. No, I take that back. Into the third quarter, pardon me, into the third quarter. So good night. There's more time to be played in this one. Lenore-Rhyne's up 56-17 on Shepherd. Sean White, 24 of 30 through the air for 392 yards and 5 touchdowns for the Bears, who are rolling over the Rams out of Super Region 1. Things not so hot for Limestone. Middle of the third quarter, the Saints are down 38-13 to Valdosta State. Valdosta, 398 yards of total offense and 7.8 yards per play. Saints have turned it over a couple times while the Blazers have played turnover-free. Around the hardwood in the South Atlantic Conference on the men's side, a few games in progress right now. Berry used a 24-3 run to rally and take down Emory and Henry over in Charleston, South Carolina, 95-83. Jalen Leftwich had 20 for the Wasps, who outshot the Buccaneers 40-3% to 39%, made 5 more field goals than the Buccaneers, made 1 more 3 than the Buccaneers. But Berry got to the free throw line 46 times and made 38 of them to come from behind and prevail 95-83. Over at the Pryor Convocation Center, UVA Wise is playing host to 16th-ranked North Georgia. The Nighthawks are up 40-39 on the Highland Cavaliers. Nobody in double figures for UVA Wise, who is shooting 57% after halftime. UNC Pembroke has a 49-37 lead on Tusculum 3 minutes into the second half. And Columbus State leads Lenoir-Rhyne 35-26, 6 minutes into the second half. Chase Mabane leads the Bears with 10 points. Here inside of Holt Fieldhouse, it's a 56-41 lead for Carson-Newman over Southern Wesleyan. Second half action heads your way when we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top of the key. Pull up 3 on the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you on hand, where Carson-Newman holds a 56-41 lead over Southern Wesleyan's Warriors. Our director today is Jay West, our replay operator Mia Toribio, and our camera crew Mary Vandergriff and Rick Gentahome. Lauren Hodge, our stats caller. We're all glad to have you with us here on the Eagle Sports Network. Every single one of the people that I just named, and nobody else. Happy to have you on hand. Southern Wesleyan breaks the halftime huddle with Effenberger, Smith, Hackett, Hallman, and Allen. Left to right against the Eagles zone. Loose ball ahead of the key. Hackett had to corral it in. Bounce feed inside Hallman. Turns at the free throw line. Lost it. Ja the steal. Got a whistle and a foul, though, on Jarius Satterfield. Called for the reach, dislodging it. Second on Jarius. First on the Eagles. And the inbounds will come from the left baseline from Chase Smith. Smith looking. Floats it to the head of the key for Allen. Allen flips it back out right point. Smith curling. Left point. Pull up. 3. Back iron, no. John Zhao tips the rebound to Usman Ja. And the Eagles bring it from right to left in the pristine home whites. Satterfield over to Zhao left wing. Feed it Nick Brennigan left corner. Brennigan scoop it upstairs to Ja. Around to the right wing. Satterfield curls into the paint. Dish out left corner. Open look. Deep 3. Yes, from Nick Brennigan. Nick Brennigan has 14 points. Eagles back on top by 18. Warriors the other way. Bunny blown by Hackett. Ja blocked it out of bounds. Southern Wesleyan the basketball to the left baseline. Smith triggers into Effenberger between the rings. Effenberger off to the left point for Rico Hallman. 2 passes Effenberger right wing. Pump fakes the 3, dribbles inside. Skip it Hallman, cutting to the cup. Hallman finishes with the right hand. 8 feet out. 12 for Hallman. 59-43. Eagles by 16 with 18:50 to go in the second half. Eagles front court. Jack Browder shoved on his way to the bucket. It's a second personal on Chase Smith. First on the Warriors of the half. See if Jack Browder was ruled to be in the act of shooting. Yes, he was. That's like a quarterback just heaving a pass toward the line of scrimmage to avoid grounding as Browder misses the first free throw off the back iron. One more free throw for Jack Browder and a chance to make it a 17-point game. Puts up the second. That one's in. Nothing but nylon. 60-43. Eagles by 17. 18:43 to play in the second half. Southern Wesleyan brings it front court. Smith, right wing, picked up by Satterfield at the top of the zone. Satterfield intercepts a pass intended for the paint. Satterfield off the races, hits Ja, running the middle of the lane. There's a two-hand thunder dance for Usman Ja. Satterfield the shovel. 19-point lead for the Eagles. 62-43 with 18:20 to play in the second half. Warriors with it front court. Effenberger, left wing, pulls the string on a 3. Effenberger cans that one from deep. Effenberger, his third Warrior into double figures. He has 12. 62-46. Eagles by 16. Carson-Newman front court. Nick Brennigan up for Ja ahead of the key. Usman hits Browder cutting inside. Browder held from behind by Eric Hackett as he received the basketball. Hackett gets his first, whistled on him. Second on the Warriors. And Jack Browder will inbound from the left baseline. Browder bounces into Brennigan, right block, pumps, right hand, floater, won't fall off the right side. Rebound snared by Hallman. Warriors bring it left to right, down by 16. Left wing, a drive inside. Shot up by Allen, rejected by Ja, but a whistle and a foul. Charge it to Jack Browder from behind. That's a third on Jack, a second on the Eagles. Really thought that one was going to be on Usman Ja. Instead, they get Browder. So Rayvon Allen to the line, where he's 2 of 2 today. And the free throw rims out to the right, no good. Usman Ja is saying, hey, that one was definitely on me, trying to keep Browder out of foul trouble. Wallace Hardy says, nope, it was on Browder. Second free throw. Allen leaves it short. Ja the rebound. Pass up the right sideline. Goes to nobody and out of bounds, so the Eagles turn it over for a 9th time and a first time this half. 62-46, Carson-Newman by 16. A 14-2 and a 12-1 run for the Eagles in the first half. creating the separation in this one. Warriors bring it left to right in the front court after the Carson-Newman turnover in the back court. Hallman, dribble handoff right wing for Allen. Floated into the high post. Timms around to the left wing for Hackett. Hackett drives inside free throw line. Kick out Effenberger head of the key. Effenberger Euroing to the cup. His shot is off the top of the backboard. Jarius Satterfield collects the miss that was way off and weaves front court for Carson-Newman. Browder, left wing, wide open look from deep. Browder rolls it home. Jack Browder is the third Eagle into double figures. He has 12. Jarius Satterfield has a career-high 6th assist. And Carson-Newman leads by 19, 65-46, 3 minutes into the second half. Warriors onto the offensive end. Free throw line, Hallman zips it inside for Allen. Touch out the pass, left wing. Hackett a triple. That's off the mark. Timms an offensive board, left block. Second chance. Bangs into Jaw. Right hand hook. Falls in off the glass. Good stick-to-itiveness for Aaron Timms. 65-48, Eagles by 17. Now Satterfield turns it over in the backcourt. Gets it to Allen. Jack Browder was straight up, and Allen draws a fourth personal on Jack Browder. 4 fouls on Browder, 13 foul on the Eagles. And Jack Browder will exit. He's frustrated. He was straight up trying to avoid contact because he knew he was playing with 3. Allen gets 2 free throws. First one spins in. One more free throw for Rayvon Allen. Browder exits. Dyer enters. 65-49, Eagles by 16. The halftime lead was 15 for Carson-Newman. 16:34 to go in the second half. More free throw for Rayvon Allen. Allen, couple bounces, spins the ball into his left hand, shoots it with his right, shorts that one. Ja tips the rebound to Ren Dyer. Gets it to Jarius Satterfield, who brings it front court. Satterfield in the left corner, Nick Brennigan, baseline drive, drop it off Ja, middle of the lane, lost it going up, but to John Zhao. Eagles reset. Zhao, right wing. Pass across to the head of the key, intercepted by Allen. Allen off to the races, spinning inside, lost the handle on it, out of bounds, was deflected out by John Zhao. Carson-Newman with 3 turnovers in the first 3 minutes and change of the second half. Carson-Newman shooting the ball well, 3 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from beyond the arc after halftime. Turnovers proving problematic. Warriors with it front court. Hallman over to the right point, Hackett. Left around the screen, bounce feed Hallman left wing. He tries the 3. Front iron, no. Timms out jumps Dyer for the rebound. Timms fades to the right wing, tries the triple. That's his first miss from deep this season on his 7th attempt. Zhao grabs the rebound, left block, heads up the right sideline. Zhao all the way to the cup, right hand, smooches it home off the glass. That's 20 for John Zhao. His 4th career 20-point game. Warriors the other way. Into the lane goes Hackett, who twirls and hits a right-hand leaner from 8 feet out. 67-51, Eagles by 16. 15:30 to go in the second half. Brennigan across the timeline, left side, guarded by Timms. Brennigan brings it front court, got stripped from behind, and he loses it out of bounds. Last touch by Timms brings this to a break in the action. 15:25 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 67, Southern Wesleyan 51. Eagles 4 of 5 from the field after halftime, but they've turned it over 3 times. Eagles haven't been able to stretch it out. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Well, the good for Carson-Newman is that the Eagles have shot the ball well after halftime, 80% for the Eagles. And lead Southern Wesleyan 67-51 with 15:25 to go in the second half. The bad is Carson-Newman has turned it over 3 times in the first 4 minutes and change of the second half. And that's led to some easy Southern Wesleyan buckets. Eagles. Ball into Weinmanson, left point. Goes Zhao, head of the key. Zhao bounce it, Beaker, left point. Beaker back to the basket, 7 to shoot. Hits Dyer curling to the free throw line. Back to Beaker, backs down, right hand hook, rims off right side. Hallman scoops up the rebound at the cup. And the Warriors bring it left to right, down by 16. Hackett runs the show between the rings and gives off to Rico Hallman. Back to Hackett, left wing. He'll stretch out the zone. There's a backdoor lob and a jam from the right side for Rayvon Allen. Net got caught in the rim, thus the delay. 67-53, Eagles by 14 with 14:47 to go in the second half. Wymanson across the timeline, picked up by Eric Hackett. Right around a Beaker screen, right elbow, shoots from 15, back iron, no. Dyer tips the rebound to John Zhao, second chance. Dyer over to Wymanson, left wing. Back to Dyer, head of the key. Chest pass, Brennigan, right wing. NBA plus range 3. Missed it short. Dyer chases down the long rebound. Third chance for the Eagles. Zhao, left wing. Pump fakes the 3. Dribbles inside. Kick out Dyer, right wing. Dyer, skip it, left corner. Nick Brennigan, catch 3 on the way. Yes, for Nick. Nick Brennigan has 17. He's 5 of 10 from deep. Ren Dyer with his 4th assist of the night. And the lead back to 17 for the Eagles. 70-53 with 14:02 to play in the second half. Southern Wesleyan brings it front court. 4-round 1 against the Eagles zone. Hackett down the right side of the lane. Scoops up a shot, missed it off the backboard. John Zhao corrals the rebound in the middle of the lane. Eagles the other way. Brennigan, left wing, catch 3 ball, bottom! Back-to-back Brennigan bangers. It's a 6-0 run for the Eagles, all from Nick. And the lead swells to 20. 73-53 with 13:35 to go in the second half. Warriors onto the offensive end. Allen, left wing. Dribbles in with the right hand into the paint, stumbling, losing the ball out of bounds, deflects out off of Ben Beaker and stays with Southern Wesleyan. Well, Nick Brennigan, a 6-0 run, has him cresting the 20-point threshold for the 4th time in his career and the 2nd time in this young season. 6-0 run, all from Nick. Effenberger lobs in to Hackett. Warriors reset. Hackett right around the screen, gets into the paint, shoots up, right elbow. 14-footer's good through the strings. 73-55, Eagles by 18. Hackett into double figures. He has 10 points. 13-12 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman front court. Wymanson between the rings for John Zhao. Loops and lobs Beaker, left elbow. Beaker lost the handle on it, gathers it in, feeds a backdoor cutting Wymanson to the cup, stops, passes, tipped up by Allen. Allen racing to the rim. Allen floats it up, didn't make the shot. It was altered by Ren Dyer, but he does draw a foul on Ren as he landed. 2nd on Ren, 4th on the Eagles. 2 free throws for Rayvon Allen. So Allen to the stripe. He's 3 for 6 there today. Allen bounces the ball, spins the ball into his left hand, shoots it with his right, and misses long off the heel. Rayvon Allen 3 for 7 at the line today for a career 66% free throw shooter. 2nd free throw. That one he adjusts and sinks. 73-56, Eagles by 17 with 12:50 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman works at front court. Wymanson head of the key. Chest pass over to Zhao, left wing. Lob to Beaker, left elbow. Back to the basket. Beaker, dribble handoff Wymanson. Accelerates inside. Shot up, 15-footer, left elbow. That snaps the strings. Wymanson with 5. It's a 75-56 lead for the Eagles. 19-point edge with 12:20 to play in the second half. Warriors onto the offensive end. Hallman, left wing. Dribbles in with the right hand. Gets stripped by Nick Brennigan. Ball bounces off Hallman's body and out of bounds back to Carson-Newman. 9th turnover for the Warriors. Ball back to the Eagles. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. First Bank, the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics. 12:14 to go, second half. 75-56, Eagles by 19 with the basketball moving right to left. Zhao, Beaker, Wymanson, Brennigan, and Dyer on the floor for Carson-Newman. Beaker going to work inside, cuts the cup and finishes with the right hand. The fake pass for Beaker caused the opening, and Beaker knifes to the hole for 2 points. 77-56, back to a 21-point lead for the Eagles. 11:48 to play in the second half. Warriors with it front court. Right wing for Allen. Bounce it to Tim's right wing, back to Allen. Allen backs it inside, flip to Hallman left corner. Had to go up to grab the pass, dribbles the baseline, gets the left block, twirls, hits the right-hand leaner off the back iron. Hallman with 14 points. He leads Southern Wesleyan in scoring. It's a 77-58 lead for the Eagles with 11:23 to play in the second half. Eagles front court. Wymanson, right wing for Zhao, head of the key. Catch three around the screen. Zhao, a string snapper. He's got 23. 9 of 11 from the field and 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. Back up to a 22-point Carson-Newman lead, 80-58, the 11-minute mark. Warriors go the other way. Bunny won't go down from Hackett, but Hallman cleans it up with a tip-in. Count it, plus a foul on Carson-Newman. Charge this to whom? It goes on Ben Beaker, his second, team's fifth. Come to a break in the action. 10:59 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 80, Southern Wesleyan 60. Back to these after these messages here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
10:59 to go in the second half. 80-60. Carson-Newman leads Southern Wesleyan. Eagles have outscored the Warriors 24-19 after the halftime break and have done it with sensational offensive efficiency. Carson-Newman 13-24 from beyond the arc. 5 of 6 in the second half as Hallman misses the and one free throw. Tyler Bowen snares the board, and Eagles bring it right to left ahead by 20. Carson-Newman's made its last 5 shots from the field. Wymanson, right wing with the ball, goes to Usman Jah at the head of the key. Usman flips it over to Trey Hubbard, left wing. Hubbard accelerates into the paint, gets all the way to the cup, past 2 defenders, and he floats it in with the right hand off the glass. 6 for Trey Hubbard, 82-60. Eagles by 22 with 10:30 to play in the second half. Warriors with it front court. Effenberger, right wing, skips it to the left point for Smith. Smith over to Hallman, back to Smith on the left wing, 12 to shoot. Smith right around the Hallman screen, feeds Effenberger right wing. Twirls around, right elbow, fadeaway 15-footer, airballed it. Hallman saves it in from out of bounds. Tyler Bowens grabs it, gets it up the right sideline. Wymanson weaving front court, hits Dyer, cut into the cup. Dyer, drop it off Jah, right hand, leaner, got it. Exceptional ball movement on the break. Wymanson, Dyer to Jah. And it's an 84-60 lead for the Eagles. Biggest lead of the night for Carson-Newman at 24 with 9:50 to go in the second half. Eagles have made their last 7 shots from the field. Warriors with it front court. Effenberger, skip pass intercepted by Tyler Bowens. Bowens gets it into Bryce Wymanson's hands, brings it across the timeline center court. Trey Hubbard left wing. Hubbard drives in on Effenberger and gets smashed midair by Rico Hallman. as he slams the ball out of bounds. Actually, they put the foul on Chase Smith. That's his third. Team's third. I thought for sure that was going to be on Rico Hallman. Instead, Chase Smith, the culprit. He gets his third and the team's fourth whistled on him. The team's third, pardon me. Hubbard's free throw is down through the strings. Nothing but nylon. One more free throw for Trey Hubbard. 7 points. 4 rebounds in his Carson-Newman debut to go along with 2 steals. Second free throw rattles in. And it is a 26-point Carson-Newman lead. 86-60 with 9:27 to play in the second half. Warriors with it front court. Free throw line. Jay rattles in for Dyron Brown from 15 feet out. 86-62. Warriors cut it to 24 and stop that 6-0 Carson-Newman run over the last minute. Wymanson for Usman Jah ahead of the key. Dump it inside Bowens. Spin move, right block, right hand hook. Tyler Bowens, silky smooth with the right hand. Bowens with 7. Back to a 26-point Carson-Newman lead with 8:59 to go in the second half. Warriors front court. Effenberger lobbing Tim. Tim's right block is layup blocked by the rim. Dyer to Wymanson with a behind-the-back feed into the front court. Wymanson gets it to the head of the key. Right around to Bowens, screen to the elbow. Drop it off Bowens, head of the key. Chest pass Hubbard, right wing. Hubbard left around to Bowens, screen, accelerates free throw line. Dish out right corner, Wymanson. Catch 3 ball, splash! Carson-Newman has drained 14 triples. Bryce Wymanson has 8 points off his second made 3 of the night. And the Eagles have made their last 9 shots from the field. 91-62, Eagles up by 29 for the first time tonight. Warriors turn it over on the offensive end. Hallman loses it out of bounds into the left corner. 91-62, Eagles by 29 as James Schoenfeld comes off the bench to check in for Griffin Effenberger. Carson-Newman 77% from the field after halftime, 6 of 7 from 3. All the shots falling today for the Eagles against the Warriors. Hubbard breaks Southern Wesleyan's press, gets all the way to the rim himself and finishes. 1 on 5, Trey Hubbard. Ridiculous to flick that one in. 93-62, it's a 31-point Carson-Newman lead. Eagles have made their last 10 shots. Warriors front court, teardrop won't drop for Chase Smith. Bowens the board, backside on the left block. It's a 13-2 Carson-Newman run. Hubbard trying to extend it. Left wing, flips it to Jaw at the head of the key. High-low action, Bowens lands left block and gets fouled, taking it up with the right hand. 2 free throws for Tyler Bowens when we return to Holt Fieldhouse. After the foul gets charged to Chase Smith, his 4th and the team's 4th. 7:43 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman hasn't missed a shot from the field in its last 10 attempts. 93-62, Eagles have opened up a 31-point margin. Largest lead of the day off of this 13-2 run here on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Everything going Carson-Newman's way right now. Eagles haven't missed a shot from the field in 7 minutes. They've made their last 10 field goal attempts. And the Eagles in the middle of a 13-2 run to build this 93-62 lead on Southern Wesleyan with 7:43 to go in the second half. Tyler Bowen's first free throw is short off the front of the rim. One more free throw for Tyler Bowens. Second one, snaps the strings. Bowens has 8 off the bench. It's a 94-62 lead for the Eagles with 7:35 to play in the second half. Warriors with the ball front court. Hallman into the left corner. Here's a catch 3 from Schoenfeld. Pardon me, that was actually Chad Clark. It was off the mark, and a whistle and a foul. Battling for the rebound, Trey Hubbard gets called for his first, team 6th. Warriors shooting free throws the rest of the way. Oh, check that. Pardon me, it was on Jonathan Taylor. So it is Carson-Newman ball. Forgive me. 94-62, Eagles by 32. 7:20 to play in the second half. Hubbard at the head of the key. Scrapes around a Beaker screen, dives, dishes. Browder, right corner, catch 3. Short off the front iron. Beaker an offensive rebound and a stick back with the right hand off the glass. 96-62, Eagles by 34. Well, Carson-Newman missed its first shot in 7 minutes, still scored on the possession. Hallman counters, middle of the lane for the Warriors with a right-hand floater from 6 feet out. That pumps the brakes on Carson-Newman's 16-2 run with 6:52 to play in the second half. Eagles race front court. Hubbard down the left side of the lane, stripped out of bounds going up as Hubbard lands hard in front of our Adam Green. Carson-Newman's staff photographer, another person working today's game who we value a lot. And bounce comes to Tyler Bowens, left baseline. Back to the basket, turns, right hand, hook. Bowens missed it long. Beaker skies and tips it in with the right hand. Back-to-back second chance buckets for Ben Beaker. He's got 6. 98 for the Eagles, 64 for the Warriors. Southern Wesleyan looking for an answer. Left wing 3 won't go down from Hackett. Hubbard snares his 5th rebound on the right block, and the Eagles bring it right to left in the pristine home whites. Beaker, right elbow. Lob, Browder cutting to the cup. He's held as he races to the rim. Charge the foul to James Schoenfeld. His first, team's 6th, pardon me. And so Browder will trigger from the right baseline. Goes into Tyler Bowens, flips it back out, Trey Hubbard right wing. Hubbard, high-low action, Bowens right block. Faces up on Schoenfeld, spins, right hand, hits it off the glass. Tyler Bowens, 10 points off the bench. His 13th career double-digit scoring effort. And the Eagles have hit the century mark. It's 100-64, up by 36. Schoenfeld answers with a right elbow jumper on the other end. 100-66. Carson-Newman by 34 with 5:44 to play in the second half. Eagles get it front court. Browder, left baseline. Turns, hits Hubbard, head of the key, zips it. Beaker, right block. Beaker, right hand hook, got that one to fall. 8 for Ben Beaker. 102-66, Eagles by 36. Their biggest lead of the night. Warriors work at front court. Hallman at the head of the key. Left hand dribbles. Sends it to Schoenfeld up top. Back to Hallman, left wing. He tries a triple. Banks it in. That one looked like it was a mile off, but Hallman able to ricochet it in for his first made 3 of the season. 102-69, Eagles by 33 at the 5-minute mark in the second half. Hubbard accelerating the bucket, right hand, flips it up, flips it in off the window. Strong take for Trey Hubbard, he's got 12. 104-69, Eagles by 35, 4:48 to play. Second stanza. Warriors with it front court. Left elbow. Hackett. Long J won't go down. Hubbard collects his 6th rebound. New career high in rebounds for Trey Hubbard. Eagles bring it front court. Loose ball out of bounds underneath the basket. Stays with Carson-Newman. How about Trey Hubbard's day? Hurt with an ankle injury through much of the preseason. Cleared today in, well, his Carson-Newman debut. 12 points. 6 boards, 5 assists. Eagles looking for more. Hubbard left baseline. Leaps, passes, Bridgewater head of the key. Pump fakes a 3. Drives inside. Dishes out Jamie P right corner. Baseline drive P. Leaps, passes, ricochets off of Beaker. Back to P left block. P goes in with the right hand. Airmails the layup. And the rebound grabbed by Jonathan Taylor. Warriors bring it left to right. Hallman, right wing. Crossover dribble on P. Gets to the cup. Reverse layup. Sends it over top of the backboard, underneath the shot clock and out of bounds. Ball back to Carson-Newman. 104-69. Carson-Newman has shot 73% from the field after halftime. Inbounds comes to Trey Hubbard, and he will work it from right to left in the pristine home white jersey. Hubbard right around a Beaker screen. Zips it McElhaney, left block, kick out Bridgewater, left wing, catch three, halfway down and out. Rebound pings around, Hallman snares it. And the Warriors bring it from left to right. Left wing, Schoenfeld, he tries a triple. Flanks it off the left side of the rim. McElhaney and Hubbard deflect the rebound off of one another, and it brings us to a break in the action. 3:40 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman on the plus side of 100 for the second time this season. It's 104-69 over the Warriors. When we come back after this with 3:40 to play on the Eagles Sports Network.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Carson-Newman has dished out 30 assists for a ninth time in school history, and the Eagles leading Southern Wesleyan 104-69 with 3:35 to play in the second half. Warriors with the ball on their offensive end. Hallman, Martin, Schoenfeld, Clark, and Taylor. In the right corner, an open look for Taylor. Missed it. McElhaney had the rebound. Right block. Stripped by Schoenfeld. Gets it to a cutting Taylor. His free throw line 15-footer is short. He collects the rebound, and the Eagles bring it right to left. Hubbard accelerating inside, dishing out. Jamie P. left corner, catch three, backboard, nothing else. Rebound grabbed by Josh Martin for the Warriors, and Southern Wesleyan brings it left to right, trailing by 35, 104-69 with 2:53 to play in the second half. Hallman fadeaway jumper from the free throw line off the mark from 15. P grabs the rebound and gets held by Jonathan Taylor, his first, team seventh. So 75 feet the other way we go for some free throws. Eagles have shot better than 60% in this one. They have been hyper effective from beyond the arc, 14 of 28. That's 50%, including 6 of 10 after halftime. First career free throws for Jamie P. First one, bends out right side, no good. And the Warriors grab the rebound and bring it left to right. Schoenfeld dishes left corner. A Taylor triple snaps the strings. 104-72. Carson-Newman by 32. Southern Wesleyan stops a 2.5-minute scoring drought with that three. Eagles bring it right to left and turn it over. Loose ball into Carson-Newman's bench. The ball goes back to Southern Wesleyan off of Carson-Newman's 15th giveaway. Second chance points have been a massive deal in this one. Eagles plus 14 on second chance opportunities. They're plus 21 rebounding margin. Now Trey Hubbard, whose steal, races all the way to the rim and lays it in with the right hand. Bench wanted him to dunk it. Give him some shtick as he runs back down to the floor on defense. 106-72, Eagles by 34. 2-minute mark, second half. Hubbard with 14 points now. Warriors with it front court. Hallman, right wing. Goes Martin head of the key, dives down the left side of the lane and draws a foul on Camden McElhaney, his first, the team's seventh. 1-1 for the Warriors. Carson-Newman leading 106-72. I guess that's not 7, pardon me. Had something wrong in the offing. No free throws. Southern Wesleyan A travel called on Chad Clark as he tries to step back three in the right corner. 100 seconds left, 106-72. Eagles in control of Southern Wesleyan. It was a 15-point lead at the halftime break. Eagles have pushed it out, outscoring the Warriors 50-31 after halftime. Good day inside of Holt Fieldhouse to open the doors. 5 players in double figures for Carson-Newman, led by 23 from John Zhao. Jamie P., right wing, with the basketball. Flips it to McElhaney, right baseline, kick out Bridgewater, extra pass, left corner. Trey Hubbard, 3, wide iron, no. Usman Jah the rebound. Second chance, Jah leaps and saves it into McElhaney, right wing. Over to Trey Hubbard, left wing on the skip. Hubbard points for a screen, takes it around Jah. Kick out, Bridgewater, right wing. Lost the handle on it, but back to Hubbard, 6 to shoot. Hubbard, 4-3, crossover, foul. A reach called on Rico Hallman. His third, team's 8th. 1-1 for Trey Hubbard. 14 points and 18 minutes off the bench. He's reset his collegiate career highs for rebounds with 6 and assists with 5. As Carson-Newman has dished out 30 assists for a 9th time in school history. Hubbard cans the front end of the 1-1. It's a 107-72 lead for the Eagles over the Warriors. One more free throw for Trey Hubbard. Smooth as silk. 108-72. Eagles by 36. Southern Wesleyan brings it front court. Clark down on the left block, turning, pivoting, passing. Schoenfeld head of the key 3, rattles it in. Schoenfeld with 5. 108-75. Eagles by 33. Back to a lob. Jamie P. went in for the dunk, but couldn't flush it home clean. Josh Martin the rebound, brings it front court. Got stripped, lost it. Camden McElhaney ahead to Caleb Bridgewater. Bridgewater touches it, lost it out of bounds as he slipped trying to find Jamie P. for some razzle-dazzle. 108-75. Carson-Newman by 33 with 30 seconds left. 2-second difference, shot clock to game clock. What will be presumably Southern Wesleyan's final offensive possession, and ends in a Chad Clark 3 from the left corner. He brought his own cheering section today. 108-78, and that should set the final margin. Shot clock is off as Trey Hubbard dribbles over the timeline, center court, as the Eagles open the doors to Holt Fieldhouse in fine fettle. Carson-Newman dishes out 30 assists in a game for a 9th time in school history. Eagles shoot better than 60% from the field and collect a home opening win for an 8th time in 9 years. Doing so in terrific fashion, 108-78 over Southern Wesleyan. Eagles are 3-0 while the Warriors drop 2-0-3. Domino's post-game report is headed your way when we come back after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse as Carson-Newman collects a 108-78 win over the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. Domino's postgame report up next after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
We're going to get backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with two hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman prevails over the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. Final score 108-78, 30-point win for the Eagles to open up the doors to Holt Fieldhouse. First 30-point win for the Eagles since December 19th of last year. That was a 110-65, 45-point win over Tennessee Wesleyan. The Eagles prevailed by more than 30 points. And just about everything, especially offensively, went right for Carson-Newman. I would probably say Chuck Benson is going to be a little nonplussed with the defensive effort today. We'll see if I'm correct when he gets up here for his post-game comments. Brought to you by Modern Woodman Financial Services. But I'll be happy with the offense. There were some easier looks that Southern Wesleyan got today. But offensively, hard to argue with Carson-Newman shooting 60.9% from the field, 65% after halftime. The Eagles go 14 of 29 from long range. John Zhao and Nick Brennigan combined for 43 in just a combined 53 minutes on the floor together. 5 players finish in double figures. Trey Hubbard, 16 points in his Carson-Newman debut. He resets his career highs. Former Queens player, he had 5 assists and 6 rebounds. Both of those are career marks. Carson-Newman dishes out 30 assists for a 9th time in school history. The school record set in 2018, 34 against Newberry. And Rendire had 5 assists. Hubbard, as I said, had 5 assists. Jarius Satterfield, a career-high 6 assists. A lot of guys dropped dimes today. Ben Beaker had 4 assists. Stat sheet stuffer kind of night all over the place for Carson-Newman in this one. Jack Browder, 12 points in 15 foul-plagued minutes. He was efficient when he was on the floor, 4 of 6 from the field and 3 of 5 from 3. And then the 5th double-digit score, Tyler Bowens off the bench. 3 of 4 from the field, 4 of 6 from beyond the arc as Carson-Newman prevails 108-78 over the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. We continue on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, quality way to open up the doors to Holt Fieldhouse. Too loud for Chuck in his head.
There we go.
Well, something had to go wrong for you today, and it being too loud in your ears is something I'm willing to deal with.
Yes.
30-point win to open up Holt. What did you see from your team in dominant fashion today over Southern Wesleyan?
I loved our sharing of the ball on offense. Absolutely loved it. I think 30 assists on 39. They're at 39 assists on 39 points, something like that, I think.
Yeah.
That's outstanding, and that shows that there's a lot of trust amongst the players. And, it's like anything else. When you give, you get. And so I just loved what I saw there. Defensively, I didn't like what we did defensively. I thought we you say a 30-point win, so what's wrong? But I just wanted our defensive overall execution and fight to be a little bit more than it was. But it was a high possession game up and down, and it's hard to those kind of games to really to get kind of back-to-back stops we prefer.
I said I thought you might be nonplussed with the defensive performance before you got up here. So, I like being right.
You're right.
I like being right. It felt like they had a few too many easy looks at the bucket,
yes,
probably for your taste.
Yes.
And you say, I think you alluded to it, you say 30-point win. There really wasn't a run in this game. Your run came because you spent a 7-minute stretch in the second half not missing a shot.
Yeah.
It literally went 14 possessions with that. None of them were empty.
Yeah.
So I do, not that you need my approval. One of us has a lot more basketball knowledge than the other one, but I think that's what you're saying. Your defensive stops didn't lead to points on the other end.
Correct. And just there's certain things that we're looking for, certain things we're goal-oriented towards that we were coming up short on. But that's not going to dim the fact that it was a home opening win for the year. And I don't want to be Debbie Downer by any means. But I would hope that we can defend it at a better level next time out.
Offensively, let's focus on that positive. 61% from the field. You improved the shooting percentage after halftime, which is always tough to do in a game where it's no longer in doubt. But it felt like offensively your guys were feeding off of one another.
There's a great deal of trust and confidence, and when that's in the locker room, some really good things can happen. So they shared the ball and were just thriving because the ball was moving. The ball didn't stick. It was finding the open man, and getting shots that were good shots to great shots for the right people in the right spots. So that was, I guess, the overarching part of our offense. But then you had you finally got to see Tyler Bowens get minutes tonight. I liked what he did. Trey Hubbard's first action of the year, pretty impressive, outing. So, and then just so many guys did so many good things on the offensive side of the ball, Gav. And our offensive rebound was off the charts. 50+% of our available offensive rebounds we collected. So, just liked what I saw.
John Zhao, 23 points, a career-high 7 rebounds for John. What did you see out of your local junior? Highly efficient on the floor when he touched the ball.
Highly efficient. Love to see him on the glass, both ends. I mean, and he's obviously a very, very serious threat. But also, he comes away with 2 assists. So he was sharing the ball too, so happy for John.
Catch threes were the name of the game. 14 of 29 from beyond the arc. Nick Brennigan, 6 of 11. His grandparents were in the building today, and that when Brennigan family members show up, typically special things happen.
Right.
Nick, he was the guy that sparked the second half run with back-to-back threes. What did you see from him?
I just loved the way he was just doing what he does. I mean, the guy works and spends a lot of time on his craft, and so when he shoots that thing, I think every one of them are going in, and he deserves to make them because I'm telling you, nobody works harder. And I loved it. I mean, clearly everybody sort of feeds and gets fueled when that kind of stuff's happening. So Nick and other people doing that's big for our team.
Chuck Benson's post-game comments are brought to you by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. Chuck, felt like the future pretty secure for your team today with as many guys involved as you had today. How do you build on this? Another week off. You're a football coach right now. A week between games. You get Thanksgiving and then on the road to Finnis Arena to take on the Lander Bearcats.
First of all, we're going to enjoy this one today and tomorrow. Give the guys off tomorrow. We still got stuff to do today, Gab. We got our favorite broadcaster's oldest birthday here in a few minutes. I'm taking mine. We're going to do our Dollywood trip tomorrow. So, and then we'll work towards Thanksgiving. We got our team Thanksgiving meal coming up on Thursday, but we're going to enjoy the next couple of days and then get back in here at the first of the week. And we got a lot of work to do, man. Truth of the matter is, the game next week at Lander is going to be an incredibly difficult challenge. They're an NCAA tournament team a year ago. They're capable on both sides of the ball, and we'll have our absolute hands full, no question about it.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Congrats on a 30-point home opening win over Southern Wesleyan.
Great. Thanks, Cap.
Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Domino's postgame report rolls on. Select our Food City player of the game. Speak with Ren Dyer, Trey Hubbard, all headed your way after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
All right, back to the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman prevails over Southern Wesleyan 108-78. Time now for our AEC electrifying play of the game, and it is this Ren Dyer jam.
Up the offensive efficiency. Dyer, left wing, accelerating inside, zips it Beaker through his hands. Brennigan collects. Round the horn it goes, down inside. Up the offensive efficiency.
Cut off a little bit before Ren finished it, but it was a pretty flush. He posterized the Warriors' Rico Hallman, and Ren Dyer's dunk is our AEC electrifying play of the game. AEC, member-owned, service-driven, bringing value to everyday life. After all, you're not just a utility customer, you are a co-op member. Ren Dyer joins us now on the Domino's postgame report. Ren, that was your only made shot on the day. Your only shot taken on the day.
How's it going?
Why on earth are we talking to you? 7 boards, 5 assists, only 1 turnover. Facilitator today.
Sure.
What made your game click?
Yeah, I mean, just, their kind of scheme. And, I mean, what do we have, 30 assists,
Yeah,
I believe?
Ninth time in school history with 30-plus assists.
Yeah, I mean, they gave us the opportunity to share the ball, and they collapsed. We kicked, Shout out to the teammates that hit the shots, A
lot of open passing lanes. A lot of confidence in guys like John Zhao, Nick Brennigan, Jack Browder to knock down threes. Bryce Wymanson a couple. Just how nice is it to have that degree of trust that when you zip a pass out of the paint after a drive, that chances are it's finding the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, especially I feel like I can get hit a lot of those guys, and they put in a lot of work. They're comfortable shooting the ball, and, we make them pay whenever they don't get guarded.
The tail in this one, not really a run to speak of, but you do go 7 minutes in the second half without missing a shot. Made 12 straight shots at one point, and then your next 2 misses were promptly rebounded for tip-ins. Chuck Benson in his post-game comment said defense wasn't quite all the way there today. How do you approach improvement with the knowledge that, you win by 30, but this one probably didn't have all the fundamentals that are needed for a Carson-Newman win?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't. Our defense wasn't as tight as it should have been. We just got to trust our principles and just keep at it. I mean, that's really all we can do. Get ready for Lander next week and just go from there.
How refreshing is it to see Trey Hubbard do what he did in his debut and Tyler Bowen's first minutes for him, a double-digit scoring effort?
It's amazing. I mean, to have the depth that we have, it's a problem. I mean, it really is. It's a problem. It's I look back at that press they tried to do, and Trey just went from one end to the other and laid it up. I mean, they're both very unique guys, and they're good ball players.
I think it does say something terrifying when Trey Hubbard is finishing a game, a blowout at point guard, because Jerry Satterfield and Bryce Wymanson, your 2 first and second string guys.
Right.
It's time for them to rest. How do you build on this one? Week off, you get Lander on the road, a team that buried 19 threes against you last year. How do you build from this one?
Yeah, I mean, just keep going. We're gonna work this upcoming week, find out personnel, find out what they're good at, and try to make them make plays. You know, that's what we do.
Ren, pleasure as always. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
That is Ren Dyer, the recipient of our AEC electrifying play of the game in Carson-Newman's 108-78 win over the Southern Wesleyan Warriors. Carson-Newman is 3-0 for the first time since 2018, and the Eagles dish out 30 assists in the 30-point win for the first time this season and the 9th time in school history. We're joined courtside on the Domino's postgame report by our Food City player of the game, Trey Hubbard. Trey, not a terrible debut. We're hurt in the preseason, 19 minutes off the bench. And what do? Career high 6 rebounds, a career high 5 assists, and an efficient 16 points on 5 of 9 shooting. Injury frustrations aside, what clicked for you after having to wait to make your debut in the orange and blue?
I would just say just working with my teammates every day. They showed good trust in me while I was rehabbing, just making sure that I was in a good mental place. And I just supported them while I couldn't play, but I was ready to get back out, so I did everything I could.
You were Kenny Dye's understudy at Queens for one of the all-time great point guards in South Atlantic Conference history. What did he teach you that you applied in your debut today?
He just taught me how to control the game, never get sped up, choose when to get to the basket, choose when to get your teammates involved, and just play out of that, but also to take pride on defense as well.
3 steals. KT Carter before the game said if Trey has 3 steals tonight, we're going to be all right. I would say that is a factual statement. Break down the anticipation. Yes, I don't know that you're aware of him, but Trip Davis, who came by practice, he's one of the all-time greats in terms of turnovers forced in school history. He was in attendance today.
Yes,
that rub off at all?
It felt good. I just wanted to show him that I'm here too. Coach talks about him a lot. I just want to I watch his game, see how he plays defense, stuff like that. Just take it from his game and trying to learn as much as I can while he's here.
Turn your attention with a week off. You get Lander on Saturday. What's it take to improve upon this one with the Bearcats looming after Thanksgiving?
We just have to stay locked in, stay connected as a team, work on cutting our turnovers down. We shared the ball really well, but as long as we don't turn the ball over and don't get in foul trouble like we did a little bit in the first half, we should be perfectly fine.
Trey, thanks for the time. Congrats.
Thank you for having me.
That is junior guard Trey Hubbard in our Food City player of the game. Quick look around the South Atlantic Conference. On the basketball hardwood, Lenore Ryan comes back to beat Columbus State 63-57. Bears use a 19-4 run over the final 6.5 minutes to rally and beat the Cougars. It's Barry victorious over Emory and Henry 95-83. North Georgia shoots 60% after halftime to beat UVA Wise at the Pryor Center 78-68. The Nighthawks made 10 of their final 12 shots from the field to prevail. And how about Tusculum? The Pioneers rally to knock off UNC Pembroke 81-80. UNCP led by as many as 19. But the Braves don't make a shot over the final 2.5 minutes, and Tusculum gets 22 points from Connor Jordan to rally and win it over the Braves 81-80. Of course, Carson-Newman women's basketball victorious earlier today against Columbus State as well, 77-59. That wraps up our presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. Eagles are next in action Saturday at 3:30 p.m. from Finnis Horn Arena against the Lander Bearcats. We are on the air that day at 3:15 p.m. Our next presentation of Carson-Newman Athletics comes your way on Tuesday. Carson-Newman women's basketball takes on the Wingate Bulldogs at 5:30 here inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Andrew Rogers has the call of that one. Airtime 5:15 on the Eagle Sports Network. For our entire cast and crew today, the best replay operator in the business, Mia Toribio, our director, Jay West, and our camera crew, Mary Vandergriff and Rick Gentahome. I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score, Eagles 3-0 for the first time since 2018 with a 108-78 win over Southern Wesleyan. We'll talk to you Tuesday with women's basketball against Wingate. Until then, have a pleasant rest of your Saturday. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagles Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. The Inner Digital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagles Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Ian Johnson, Andrew Drizzy Rogers, Mia Toribio, Caitlin Jones, and Ryan I Love the Herd Wilkes. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.